Massachusetts, you pop out of the beautiful forest and into a bridge over the highway. So majestic. Okay, I want to start this one off by saying running injuries suck. Nobody likes them, I know. But every time it happens to you or me, it feels unique in some way. Back on October 9th, I think it was, I was supposed to be participating in my 100-mile race that was happening this year, which I thought was gonna get canceled, but it didn't. So I was pretty stoked about this race. And by saying pretty stoked, I mean very stoked, very excited about it. And yeah, I wasn't as trained up as I should have been because it was kind of unexpected that I signed up for it. But I felt like I had enough fitness, so I was trying to get myself back into a trained state. I only had a few weeks to do it, so you know, the hay was already in the barn. I tried to crack 50 miles and I did. And then my last run for that week was a 13.1 mile, pretty rugged trail loop. And that was gonna be my last like hard effort before the race. So that run went pretty well, actually. I felt pretty good, everything went well. But then the next day I woke up and I tried to get out of bed in my lower back. Man, it felt like an electrical shock hit me. You know, I did a bunch of Googling. I tried to figure out what it was. You know, a bunch of things popped up between performeritis. I'm saying that wrong. I'll write it at the bottom of this screen right now. Performeritis. There was, you know, spinal issues and disc issues and things like that. That, you know, I just didn't link together to what happened to me. And this was 2 weeks before the race. So I thought, okay, we're gonna get this under control, do what we can and see if we can make it to the race. So I didn't drop. And I went and I saw a chiropractor for the first time in my life. I had never been to one before, so I was a little bit scared. I didn't want him to like break my neck or anything. And he did some like minor adjustments, like cracked my back a couple of times. It felt a little bit better, but it still didn't solve the issue. I could barely sleep. I couldn't find a position that was comfortable to sleep in, and it was really hard. My wife actually told me that I was like groaning in my sleep. And, you know, I don't want to say I'm a tough guy, but I've been through some stuff, and you know, pain tolerance is kind of something I'm good at. So after that, I decided to call my real doctor or general practitioner or whatever, and they sent me to see a spinal doctor, and they determined that I had sacroiliac inflammation in my sacroiliac joint. We'll put a graphic on the screen right now so you know what the hell I'm talking about. So anyways, the sacroiliac joint is basically the wing of like your pelvic bone and where it attaches to your spine. And so I'm a little lost. It's a little confusing. We got an arrow pointing this way and one pointing that way. Okay, we're back on track. And so the recommended course of action for that is a corticosteroid injection directly into the joint. And let me tell you, that's not something sounded appealing to me, but in my mind, I told myself I'd basically do anything to allow me to run this race. This was 8 days before the race. They did the injection, it was successful. And actually the next day it started to feel a little bit better and then a little bit better. 48 hours before the race, I was still in pain. I couldn't run. Thinking about 100 miles with an injury like that, part of me wanted to just go to the starting line and give it a shot and see how far I get, but then that'd just be a burden on everybody. I'd be taxing the aid stations, I'd be occupying a spot where somebody else could actually run it successfully. I'd have to have my wife come pick me up wherever I dropped, and this is a really long course, so it just was, you know, it wasn't the right move. So I decided that I'd email the RD and drop from the race. These things bite. Looks like you'll have to bite me. These little walkways here on my local trails are so cool, especially this time of year in the fall. We've got all this foliage around them and just, it's like a greeting card or something. So anyways, let's fast forward to today. Today is October 24th, and I'm feeling like way better. My back feels a lot less painful. Like it's still there, it's still like a dull, just a little pain if I bend the wrong way or do the wrong thing, but I'm able to run. Take it day by day, and today it's an easy day on the trail. I'm not pushing myself too hard. I have some gear I need to test out, so I'm out here doing it. With all that said, today is just so epically beautiful here in New England. It's peak foliage season here, late October. We've got so many colors out here, lots of yellows and reds and greens and stuff. It's just totally crazy how beautiful it is out here. I feel like I'm in like a fairy tale. And hopefully I'll be able to get back to where I was at in terms of fitness, because man, I'm 36 years old. And at my age, I feel like if you take 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off, you just start losing it so fast. Like, it takes so long to get it. It takes so long to actually get fit. And then you take a couple of weeks off or a couple of easy days and it's all over. First time I cut through here, I was a little weirded out because I'm literally standing in a cemetery. But my trail marker's up here. So it's the right way to go, I guess. It's actually pretty surprising how slippery it gets with the leaves and pine needles and stuff. Kind of feels like you're running on snow and ice. So this is just a quick update video to let you know what happened with the race. If anyone was expecting a race recap video, sorry, not happening. I also wanted to just give you an update on what's going on with me right now, how I'm feeling, how the training's going, how I'm recovering from that injury. And I just wanted to show you the beautiful foliage we got going on right now up here in New England. It's totally awesome. I'm loving it. This is an awkward shot, but I just want to show you that I'm wearing these awesome new shorts today. These are the Path Project Psych shorts. And what's cool about them is they have a huge phone pocket in the back here. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry for showing you my butt, but they've got a really awesome phone pocket in the back. And that phone pocket actually fits my new iPhone 12, no problem. By the way, I got a new iPhone 12. What do you want me to compare it to? Should I do a comparison with the GoPro? That'd be kind of interesting. Thanks for making it this far into this video. If you enjoyed it, definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Give me the thumbs up. Throw down a comment if you've injured yourself and how it affected your running or cycling or whatever. I'd love to hear about your injuries, so it would make me feel a little better about mine. Today I felt good. I didn't really feel a lot of pain. 8 miles in, casual pace, ran pretty much pain-free. And one big benefit about taking some time off and not being as intense as I usually am, my legs actually feel fully recovered, like nothing sore. No knee pain, no calf pain, nothing. They feel great, very, very fresh. Anyways, thanks for making it to the end of this video and joining me in this New England fall weather. I'm gonna go get myself a pumpkin latte or something to cap it off. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.